So, hi everyone. Today we will be discussing Orientalism, important topic for 6th students. So, Orientalism is a book written by Edward Said in 1978. So, the book is a big one. This is the book, Orientalism. This is the book. Uh, this is quite bulky one, voluminous. But for 6M, we're just discussing the basics because it is just one topic, Said's Orientalism. So, according to Said, Orientalism, that means Orient, Purba বা প্রাচ্যদেশীয়, and Occidental, that means Poschimia. দেখ Orient, so Orientalism, that means আমাৰ Orient দেশবিলাকৰ বিষয়ে যিবিলাক Orientalism. So Orientalism is a Western style for dominating. I am reading out from the book. A Western style for dominating, restructuring and having authority over the Orient. So actually this Orientalism, as per Edward Said, it is more based on representation than on true facts. Suppose generations of scholars represented the Orient as the other of the West. So suppose the Indian people are not logical, they are more emotional, and Western people are more logical, superior capacity of thinking like that. So for Edward Said, Orientalism occupies three overlapping domains. So I am just reading out. So listen very carefully. So Orientalism, it designates first 4,000 year history of and cultural relations between Europe and Asia. So 4,000 years relationship, there is history between the Europe and Asia. Second, scientific discipline producing specialists in Oriental languages and culture from the early 19th century. কিন্তু 90 দশকৰ প্ৰথম ভাগছোৱাৰ পৰা some specialists were there to write about Oriental culture, আমাৰ ইণ্ডিয়া বা এনেকুৱা এছিয়া বা মিডল ইষ্ট কাণ্ট্ৰিবিলাকৰ বিষয়ে লিখাৰ কাৰণে gradually they produced this Orientalism in a structure of binary opposition like self versus other, যেনেকৈ day and night, male, female. So one is always better than the other, like that. This specialist, this is in the book also mentioned. I am reading out from the book. Suppose this is the book and I am reading some portions. Suppose Zone's official work was The Law, an occupation with symbolic significance for the history of Orientalism. 7 years before Zones arrived in India, Warren Hastings had decided that Indians were to be ruled by their own laws, a more enterprising project than it appears at first glance. But the laws were in Sanskrit. Code of laws existed then for practical use only in Persian translation was available of the Sanskrit, and no Englishman at the time knew Sanskrit well enough to consult the original text. A company official, Charles Wilkins, first mastered Sanskrit. Charles Wilkins, he first mastered English, then began to translate the Institute of Manu, and he also translated Gita, Bhagavad Gita. So like that, Jones convened at the inaugural meeting of the Asiatic Society of Bengal. So gradually this scientific discipline with specialists began to produce, Orientalism. So three domains, and third is that a long term images of the Orient people as lazy, irrational, and so on. So this is actually an ideology or a stereotype they created by generations of scholar. So says in Orientalism that power operates through system of knowledge that I explained in another video discourse. So these natives are being represented in census, various anthropological studies, newspapers, and so on. They are represented as other than the Western people, that they must be ruled, they must be molded. So this was that description of the Orient people as the other of the Western people actually is a justification for their imperial justification. It is their imperial justification. So this is the general idea what Orientalism is, but this is Said's view. But later on, his view was also challenged. Suppose like our Homike Bhava of mimicry and man says that suppose the British when tried to create learned people to follow their administration, when Indian people is taught like that, he becomes not the British, not the Indian, in between space, that is called, he becomes a different one. So there is the problem. So, and our Gayatri Chakrabarti Spivak also says that she was a deconstructionist, so says that always there is inherent contradiction. Where there is power, there is always resistance. Where there is power, like that. Spivak also said of strategic essentialism, and so on. It's about to be 10 minutes. It will be very difficult to upload if the video becomes long. So last one particular example I am giving from how Orientalism is produced, and then I will close the video. Suppose I am reading out. Suppose Rudyard Kipling, in his novel Kim, Rudyard Kipling wrote very derogatory stereotypes derived from Orientalist belief. Jene Edward Said লিখিছে in his introduction to Kim, Sikhs are characterized as having a special love for money. Sikh বিলাকক এটা special love for money থকা বুলি কৈছে, বা Haribabu equates being a Bengali with being fearful. Haribabu is a Bengali and he is also fearful. These derogatory ethnic stereotypes are sharply contrasted with Kipling's portrayals of the British and British culture as more advanced. আৰু এইটোৰ ফলত কি হৈছে, British culture took more advanced বুলি দেখুওৱা হৈছে. For example, when Largan Sahib attempts to hypnotize Kim, Kim rejects the multiplication tables he learned at English school to resist, sharply symbolizing Kipling's belief in the advancement of British law over the superstitious ways of the Asians. So যেতিয়া মানে লাৰগান চাহেবে কিমক যেতিয়া হিপনোটাইজ কৰিব খুজিছিল, কিম ৰিজেক্টছ নহয় দেই, ৰিচাইটছ, কিমে তেতিয়া ৰিচাইটছ কৰিছিল মাল্টিপ্লিকেশ্যন টেবলছ হি লাৰ্ণ এট ইংলিছ স্কুলছ টু ৰেজিষ্ট, শাৰ্পলি চিম্বলাইজিং কিপলিংছ বিলিফ in the advancement of British law over the superstitious ways of the Asians. So tetia hypnotize karote what he learned in his English school 1 2 3, he wanted to multiply because he wanted to use it against the superstitious way of the Asians. So like that, he is shown as that in English school he has become more intelligent to resist superstition, like that. So these are, so this is Orientalism. You can say like it is a discourse that has been created by generations of scholar. So this is the idea of Orientalism. Though it is a very voluminous book, many pages, perhaps more than 400 or more than 350 pages. So after your graduation you go on and you pick the book and read, you have to know many things. So this is just basic idea of what Orientalism is. So thank you for watching the video.